What do you guys want to hear? Oh, yeah. You ever wonder I wonder what Dylan would sound like doing somewhere over the rainbow? Somewhere over the rainbow. Love that chord. Okay, let me get to the some hardcore Dylan here. Yeah, I gotta. Close enough, right? Early one morning, the sun was shining. I was laying in bed. Kept on wondering if she changed it all, if her hair was still red. Her folks had said her lives together, but she was going to be rough. They never did like Mama's homemade dress. Papa's bank book wasn't big enough. Now I'm standing on the side of the road, rain filling up my shoes. Heading out for the East Coast. Lord knows I paid some dues. Just getting through. Where am I at? Oh, getting through. Tangled up in blue. She was married when we first met, soon to be divorced. I helped her out of a jam, I guess, but I used a little too much force. Then we drove that car as far as we could, abandoned it out west. Split up on the darkness that night, both agreeing it was best. Now I'm standing on the side of the road, rain filling up my shoes. Lord knows I paid some dues, getting through. Tangled up in blue. I had a job in the great Northwest, working to cook for a spell, but I never did like it all that much, and one day the axe just fell. So I drifted down to New Orleans, lucky just to be employed, working for a fishing boat outside of Delta Croix. And all the while I was alone, the past was close behind. I seen a lot of women, she never escaped my mind, and I just grew. Where am I at? Grew. Tangled up in blue. She was working in a topless place. I stopped in for a beer. I kept on looking at the side of her face and the spotlight so clear. Then later on, when when the crowd thinned down, I was just about to do the same. Heard her say over my shoulder, she said to me, "Don't I know your name?" I muttered something underneath my breath. She studied the lines on my face. Must admit, I felt a little uneasy when she bent down to tie the laces of my shoes. Tangled up in blue. I had a place on Montague Street, basement down the stairs. There was music in the cafes at night and revolution in the air. Then he started in dealing in slaves and thumped the side of a dime. She had to sell everything she had, was froze up inside. And when finally the bottom fell out, I became withdrawn. The only thing I knew how to do was to keep on keeping on like a bird that flew. Tangled up in blue. She lit a burner on the stove and offered me a pipe. Thought you'd never say hello, she said, you look like the silent type. Then she opened up a book of poems and handed it to me, written by an Italian poet from the 15th century. And every one of them words rang true and burning like every page, written across every page like it was written in my soul from me to you. Tangled up in blue. This is my favorite verse. Now I'm going back again. I got to get to her somehow. All the people we used to know, they're an illusion to me now. Some are mathematicians, some are carpenters' wives. Don't know how it all got started. I don't know what they're doing with their lives. Me, I'm still on the road, heading for another joint. I don't know what kind of joint he's talking about. Honest, officer. We always did see things the same way. We saw it from a different point of view.